नमस्ते, वेलकम, वेलकम, वेलकम। दिस इज अरुणा पत्की। चलिए, आज हम जानते हैं आयुर्वेद के बारे में एंड हमारे मेंस्ट्रुएशन चैलेंजेस के बारे में। आज हमें बहुत खुशी है कि हम लाइव हो रहे हैं हिंदी में और हम आपसे बात करना चाहते हैं, बताना चाहते हैं, शेयर करना चाहते हैं कि हम आयुर्वेद के लिए और आयुर्वेद के थ्रू हम अपनी कम्युनिटी में क्या क्या चेंजेस लेके आ सकते हैं। अगर आप रेडी है तो हम रेडी है आपको बताने के लिए कि ये जो हमारा करंट कंडीशन जो हम हमारे प्रैक्टिस में देखते हैं कि मेंस्ट्रुएशन चैलेंजेस हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में हम कैसे सफ़र होते हैं उससे, और हम क्या क्या कर सकते हैं और हमें क्या क्या थिंक करना है उसके साथ। तो ये सब चीज़ें जानने के लिए जुड़ जाइए हमसे। हम बात करेंगे आज टीन्स हेल्थ के बारे में, हम बात करेंगे आज वुमेन्स हेल्थ के बारे में, हम बात करेंगे आज कि हम आज की 21st सेंचुरी की नारी जो हम डे टू डे एक्टिविटी से हमें कैसे हमारे मेंस्ट्रुएशन के ऊपर उसका इम्पैक्ट होता है, उसका इफ़ेक्ट होता है और वो हमारे बॉडी के ऊपर रिएक्शन करता है, ये सब बात जानना है। तो बताइए, अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है इन बिटवीन इस लाइव में तो आप हमें बाद में संपर्क कर सकते हैं, हमसे बात कर सकते हैं या हमें क्वेरी भेज सकते हैं। लेकिन हमारा उद्देश्य जो है इस लाइव के थ्रू, जो हम आयुर्वेद की प्रैक्टिस में जो हम रूटीन देखते हैं हमारी प्रैक्टिस में, वो आपके साथ शेयर करने का एक छोटा सा प्रयत्न है जो हम प्रैक्टिकलिटी से आप तक लेके आना चाहते हैं। प्रैक्टिकलिटी बोले तो हम जो हमारे प्रैक्टिस में जो हम हमारे क्लाइंट्स के ऊपर देखते हैं, जो हमारे इंटरनेशनल पेशेंट्स के ऊपर देखते हैं, लेकिन अमेरिका में हम जब हमारे क्लाइंट्स के ऊपर देखते हैं तो वो सब चीज़ें हम आपसे शेयर करना चाहते हैं। तो क्या होता है दोस्तों, मेरी यूएस की प्रैक्टिस जो 20 साल से यूएस में है, उसमें क्या होता है कि हमारा जो रूटीनली एक बेसिक प्रॉब्लम होता है जो हमारे डेली लाइफस्टाइल एंड डेली रूटीन्स फॉलो करने में हम थोड़ा आगे पीछे हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि लाइफस्टाइल बहुत हेक्टिक होता है या फिर हेक्टिक हम करते हैं, ये टोटली फैमिली के ऊपर होता है, फैमिली के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। लेकिन जो मैं प्रैक्टिस में सफरिंग्स देखती हूँ मेरे क्लाइंट्स के ऊपर, तो मेरे प्रैक्टिस में जब मैंने टीनेजर्स देखना चालू किया या फिर टीनेजर्स को लेके पेरेंट्स आना चालू कर दिए, तो मुझे एक कॉमन चीज़ देखने को मिली कि हमारा जो सफरिंग जो टीनेजर्स का जो होता है, एंजाइटी, डिप्रेशन, मूड स्विंग्स, या फिर मेंस्ट्रुएशन बहुत लेस होता है, या फिर बहुत ही एब्डोमिनल क्रैम्प्स होती है, एब्डोमिनल क्रैम्प्स, ओके, या फिर डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है। हमारा जो डिस्कम्फर्ट साइकिल के टाइम पे जो 3, 5, 7 दिन डिपेंड्स अपॉन कि हम लोग कितना हमारा फ्लो होता है उसके ऊपर। तो ये जो टीनेजर्स होते हैं या फिर वुमेन्स होती है, ये किस तरह से सफ़र होती है उस टाइम पे, क्या क्या उनको फीलिंग्स आती है और वो क्या क्या खाती है और वो क्या क्या उनका लाइफस्टाइल होता है और उसके ऊपर हम कैसे बिहेव करते हैं, कैसे फॉलो करते हैं, वो सब मैटर करता है मेंस्ट्रुएशन चैलेंजेस में और मेंस्ट्रुएशन हेल्थ में। ओके, तो आयुर्वेद में एक बात बताई गई है कि हमें एक मेंस्ट्रुएशन के टाइम पे हमारा एक परिचर्या होना चाहिए, यानी कि हमारी एक रिचुअल होनी चाहिए। उस रिचुअल में हमें कुछ चीज़ें फॉलो करनी है। तो आयुर्वेद में बताया है कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं। तो मेंस्ट्रुएशन के टाइम पे मेंस्ट्रुएशन को आप इस तरह से, इस एंगल से देखिए। जब बॉडी में से कुछ ब्लीडिंग हो रहा है, राइट, बॉडी में से जब ब्लीडिंग हो रहा है तो उसको आयुर्वेद देखता है एक काइंड ऑफ एक वुंड है, एक व्रण हो गया है बॉडी के अंदर, और उस व्रण होता है, एक वुंड होती है। तो हम जनरल वुंड होने के बाद कैसी केयर लेते हैं, क्या करते हैं हम जनरल वुंड होने के बाद? तो उस एंगल से आपको सोचना है, उस एंगल से आपको थिंक करना है कि अगर ये वुंड हुआ है 3 दिन के लिए, 5 दिन के लिए, 7 दिन के लिए, जो हमारा नेचुरल साइकिल बोलते हैं, जिसे हम मेंस्ट्रुएशन और रज प्रवृत्ति बोलते हैं आयुर्वेद में इसको, तो ये रजो दर्शन या रज प्रवृत्ति जो होती है, उस टाइम पे हमें सिंपल कुछ टिप्स बताई गई है। अगर हम उसको भी जान ले तो बहुत सारी हमारी डे टू डे चैलेंजेस जो मंथली साइकिल की होती है, जो हमारी रूटीन प्रॉब्लम्स होती है, उसको भी हम थोड़ा सा काम कर सकते हैं या थोड़ा सा हल्का कर सकते हैं। तो पहली चीज़ आयुर्वेद ने बताई है परिचर्या के बारे में, रजस्वला परिचर्या। दिस कम्स अंडर द रजस्वला परिचर्या। रजस्वला मीन्स मेंस्ट्रुएशन, परिचर्या मीन्स यू आर फॉलोइंग सर्टन रिचुअल्स ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम पीरियड। सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, पहली बात आप सबको करनी है कि उस टाइम पे 3 दिन के लिए, 5 दिन के लिए या 7 दिन के लिए आपको थोड़ा सा रेस्ट करना है, आपको थोड़ा सा काम रहना है, आपको थोड़ा सा ग्राउंडेड रहना है, यानी कि आपको थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स होना है। ना कि आपको जिम में जाना है, आपको रनिंग में जाना है, आपको हाइकिंग पे जाना है, ये चीज़ें आपको नहीं करनी है। और आपको बहुत देर तक, बहुत रात तक हमें जगना भी नहीं है। हमें बहुत रात तक देर तक नहीं जगना है। ओके, तो हमें सबसे बड़ी बात करनी है कि ये जो सिंपल लॉजिक बताया है आयुर्वेद में कि आप थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स होइए, आप थोड़ा सा काम हो जाइए, आप थोड़ा सा खुद को ग्राउंडिंग फील करवा दीजिए। आप एक जगह पे शांत बैठिए, आपको लेटना है तो आप चटाई के ऊपर लेट जाइए, ग्राउंड पे योगा का मैट डाल के, या फिर कोई ड्राई, जैसे उसको पुराने ज़माने में घुंगड़ी बोलते थे, या उसको जस्ट सिंपल कॉटन का एक शीट डाल के आप ज़मीन के ऊपर आराम कीजिए। और इस आराम करते समय आपको थोड़ा सा जो विंडोज़ है या कर्टन्स है आपको ड्रॉप करने हैं, थोड़ा सा एक एटमॉस्फेयर बनाना है, क्योंकि इस टाइम पे हमारा जो माइंड होता है, माइंड and our menstruation, they go really very well together. So you need to think about both of them in the process of, or in the cycle, or during the cycle, managing the mental health as well as managing the physical health of the body. So ये चीज़ें आप लोगों को सोचनी है, थिंक करनी है, और ओनली सोचना नहीं है, थिंक नहीं करना है, उसके ऊपर एक्ट भी करना है। तो ये चीज़ आपको करनी है इस टाइम के बारे में। तो पहली बात आयुर्वेद ने इस तरह से बताई है कि रजस वाला टाइम पे, मेंस्ट्रुएशन के टाइम पे, यू नीड टू काम डाउन, यू नीड टू रिलैक्स, यू नीड टू ग्राउंड एंड यू नीड टू रेस्ट। यस, रेस्ट एंड रेस्ट। This is very very important as per the Ayurvedic medicine. Okay, because the menstruation, the act, the movement is all happening because of the energy which is a Vata dosha energy in your body, and this Vata dosha is related to all kinds of movements. So bringing the menstruation out of the body, or bringing the flow out of the body, or simple language, bleeding from the body during the menstruation is happening because of the movement of Vata dosha. So at this time, if you can manage your Vata dosha very well during this cycle of 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, then you will be able to manage your menstrual challenges. Absolutely. So the way Ayurveda thinks, it's not only the menstruation and the bleeding from the body. Ayurveda goes beyond that, and you need to think about your whole health and wellness in the lower abdominal area. Where is this lower abdomen? Lower abdominal area is means ये जो it is below the belly button. Okay, so you put your fingers like this below your belly, 4 fingers below your belly, and below that you will find the lower abdominal area. That's called it as a kati area in Ayurveda. Kati. That's where the uterus is located in the body, in the lower abdominal area. So if you think Ayurvedically, and if you want to take care of your health and wellness during the menstruation, you cannot just take care of your menstruation challenges during only the menstrual cycle. For that, you need to follow certain rituals throughout the month. That means you need to have a good disciplined lifestyle throughout the month. Okay, lifestyle is very important in the process of getting rid of your menstrual challenges. Yes, you can get rid of your abdominal cramps, you can get rid of your anxiety, you can get rid of your depression during that menstrual cycle, attacks, not feeling really good with the menstruation. You can get rid of your the mood swings and the irritation, not really in a positive mood. So all these can be managed very well through Ayurveda if you follow your diet as well as your daily rituals or your daily disciplined lifestyle, as well as the proper care or the rest or the relaxation during the menstrual cycle. So friends, this is our Ayurvedic approach to take in charge of your body during that cycle is important. Second part, when you are doing all of these rest and relaxation, do not do any physical activity for the 3-day, 5-day and 7-day. Third part, in this one we can talk about the managing the diet, which is not going to create or irritate or aggravate the vata dosha in the body. And this aggravation of vata can happen in the body because of the kind of food we will be offering to the body. And this kind of food is very fancy term in today's time era, is salad, smoothies. Okay, so Ayurveda do not suggest, or Ayurveda says you should not eat the raw salads and you should not eat the smoothies during the menstrual cycle, or during even few days before and few days after the menstruation also, because raw salad and raw smoothies or smoothies and the mixtures of fruits and vegetables together, or fruits and meat together. I have many clients share with me all these different variations of smoothies and how they think that it is one of the healthiest way of eating and healthiest way of doing. But in Ayurveda, you should not, and you must not eat the raw salads and smoothies during the menstruation. You should stay in a like a kind of environment where there is not a lot of bright sun, where it is not a lot of stimulants around you. So you need to take care of yourself by preventing yourself from watching some horror movies, horror shows, or stimulant activities, or toxic watching. That is also a stimulant. Toxic to the eyes is toxic to the mind and toxic to the uterus, because again we are coming to the mind and a relationship of mind with the vata, and a relationship of vata with the uterus, and relationship of this menstruation with the mind. So it's all goes and it all integrated if you want to manage your menstrual challenges very well. So friends, you need to feed not only the physical body very well, but you need to feed the mental body also very well. Okay, so this is another approach of Ayurveda. And then comes to the another thing what Ayurveda suggests, that this is a lower abdominal area. Just imagine like this is a lower abdominal area and uterus is here. Okay, so there are some organs in front of the uterus and there are some organs behind the uterus. Okay, so you need to think about that also. So when you are menstruating, when you are going through the cycle, this uterus is going through some hormonal changes, and uterus is going through some changes inside, and these changes can impact on the front organ as well as the back organ of the uterus. So the front organ is related with the kidneys, the bladder, the system, the urinary system, and the back is related with the rectum. So when we are going through the menstruation, it can impact on the front as well as back organs also. If you want to just understand the logic, during the pregnancy, if you observe, the uterus is growing and it impacts on the bladder as well as it impacts on the rectum. Like that's why the pregnant lady generally suffer with dripping all the time, or constipation history during the pregnancy can be seen very easily. So हम जब menstruation से जाते हैं तो हमारा जो menstruation का आगे का organ and uterus का आगे का organ and uterus के पीछे का organ दोनों भी affect होते रहते हैं. So friends, this is how the way Ayurveda can think of doing certain rituals, following certain rituals during the menstruation. So, and then comes the way of living during this cycle is doing proper breathing exercises, and in these breathing exercises you can absolutely practice this specific Anulom Viloma Pranayama. So this Anulom Vilom Pranayama is the best breathing techniques to practice to calm your mind, to calm your restlessness, and calm your aggravated vata during this time period. So let us learn how to do this practice of Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. So Anuloma Viloma Pranayama is a very simple technique. Okay, so what you are going to do, this is your hand. So in this you can just simply bring your index and your middle finger at the base of the thumb. Okay, and now what you are going to do, you inhale from the left, exhale from the right. Now inhale from the right, close the right, open the left, and exhale through the left. Now the exhalation is at the left nostril. You can inhale from the left. Close your left, open your right, and exhale through the right. So this is the way of practicing the Anulom Vilom Pranayama during the menstruation. During the menstruation, this is the only exercise for the physical as well as mental wellness, and physical and mental and emotional wellness during the menstruation. So friends, this is Ayurveda. Ayurveda doesn't only think about the menstruation, but it also thinks about the surrounding organs and hormones and your digestive system and your first tissue which forms from the digestion, plasma tissue, or we call it as a Rasavaha Srotas in Ayurveda. How this Rasavaha Srotas, which is the main reason of our production of Raja or production of our menstruation, is totally depend on this Rasavaha Srotas. So if you manage the health and wellness of your Rasavaha Srotas, or the channel which is related to the menstruation, this is where you need to take care of your Rasavaha Srotas. Rasavaha Srotas is required. A healthy Rasavaha Srotas produces the healthy Raja. A healthy Rasavaha Srotas manages the healthy Raja. So the whole monthly cycle supposed to happen with a smooth reaction. There should not be a discomfort. There should not be any pain during the monthly cycle, because it is a natural phenomena of the body. It is a gift of the body to release our stress, to release our toxins in the female body on the monthly cycle, through the monthly cycle, through the monthly hormonal changes. So this, look at this beautiful side, how blessed we females are, and how blessed we are to detox ourselves on the monthly basis with the help of our healthy menstruation. I hope you are understanding what I am trying to say here, because I have seen in my practice the menstrual age, the first menarche is now I have seen like 8 or 10 years old are getting the first menstrual cycle. Then I have seen some kids missing their menstrual cycle for 2 months, 3 months they are missing. Then I have seen people suffering with polycystic ovarian disorders. I have seen people suffering with polycystic ovarian diseases. I have seen people suffering with secondary infertility, primary infertility. I have seen people suffering with excessive bleeding. I have seen people suffering with their monthly cycle goes for 13 days, 15 days, like that. So there are so many challenges in female with if we do not take proper care of our menstruation. To take the proper care of menstruation, you need to have a proper eating habits, proper rituals, daily disciplined lifestyle, and proper sleep. So today's modern lady, if we cannot manage all these 3 things on our day-to-day basis, then we will not be able to manage our menstrual challenges. The menstruation is a gift. Menstruation is a natural phenomena, so it has to happen smoothly, it has to happen without discomfort. But because of our way of modernization, and because of our way of living the modern ways of lifestyle, and thinking in a western thinking through the western mind, then it is our challenge to manage our body to not western mind. This concept is like, the eastern is like very much focused on the mind concept, whereas in the western we are very much focused on the physical approach. So ayurvedically we need to think of eastern as well as western. We need to manage our our mental as well as physical, then only we will be able to manage our menstrual challenges. The integration of mind and body and our breath, which is called it as a spirit, or which is called it as a soul, we need to bring the harmony in all of these 3 to manage our challenges on the day-to-day basis. So friends, I have seen all of these, and I'm talking and all of these with my experiences, what I have worked on clients for their challenges for fibroid and cyst and PCOD and PCOS and infertility, and then all these menstrual challenges. It's called it as a Rakta Pradar in Ayurveda. So I have seen all of these, and I'm talking through my experiences and in my practice, through which I have observed very commonly. So if you really think that you need to you are suffering with this, then think ayurvedically, act ayurvedically, think practice yogically, and take care with your all the aspects which I have explained here, with nice, simple, clean, fresh food, without too much acidic combinations or without too much meat products into it, so that you can manage the sattva concept in the body, and you can get rid of the rajasic and tamasic, which aggravates the challenges for the menstruation. I hope you know a little bit about sattva, raja, tama concepts in body. Maybe in the future videos I will be talking about them very soon. So at the last, in today's talk, I will like to share about some of the herbs which Ayurveda recommends to manage the menstrual challenges is like certain herbs, but again you need to know what is your body type, what is your discomfort or disorder at the present moment, and is it only one thing or there are many other things associated with your challenge of menstruation. Then you need to see a proper Ayurvedic doctor, proper Ayurvedic practitioner who really has a heart and who really has a good practice through Ayurveda and yoga together. So see a proper Ayurvedic physician who is qualified and get your concerns to them and manage your health and wellness through Ayurveda. It's very easy to manage the menstrual challenges in through Ayurveda, because in Ayurveda we have so many herbs where we talk about the herbs which are like Triphala. Triphala is one of the good cleansing, managing herb for such kind of disorder. Then we have Ashoka, then we have Lodhra, we have Manjishtha. There are so many Ayurvedic herbs we use for the menstrual challenges. Raktapradar, Nagakeshar, these are certain herbs. There are specific ways of using them. There are specific ways of introducing them to the body depending upon where you are and what is your way of living life. So the Ayurvedic doctor will have a wonderful time to understand you on every level: physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychological, social, environmental. All of these aspects will be seen, and that's what I do in my practice, that I like to understand my clients with every angle, from every aspect, and then only I do their consultations. Our consultations are open online as well as in person. We also do through the video, Zoom, and WhatsApp. We can do all. If you have any queries or challenges, and if you have sufferings with this, then we will be able to guide you through every aspect. Once again, this is Aruna Patki, Doctor of Ayurvedic Medicine, integrative healer for mind body wellness, as well as I am a board certified TMB therapist and a qualified Ayurvedic physician. I am here to share my wisdom of Ayurveda through my 20 years plus clinical practice, and I am bringing my knowledge, my wisdom, and my wisdom of ancient health through the ancient science. The health through the ancient wisdom it has a lot of roots and a lot of different ways of looking at that problem. So if you are suffering with any challenges, because you need to understand, like that why I came up with this topic today is, like, I had a client last week who is 36 years old with a 5'2" height, 5 feet and 2 inches height, with 200 pounds weight. And this client came to see me for PCOD. That was the only term she used before she came to see me. But in the practice, when we went through her whole sessions, what I have observed is like she was going through excessive weight, cholesterol, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, and mood swings, secondary infertility, and monthly cycle every 3 months apart. So because of that, I said, let me come out on the live today and share my wisdom of Ayurveda with all of you, because this has a lot to do with your physical health as well as mental health as well as an emotional health. So healing will come from within, but for that you need to offer the fuel, which is going to be a fuel to heal the body, not to irritate the body. This concept you need to understand, and this is where Ayurveda comes in, and this is where we Ayurvedically think that these are the things we need to bring it on the table when you are healing people suffering with these problems. I hope you are with us. So follow these certain few of the tips. We will come up with more and more info. If you feel this video is helpful for many teenagers and women who are working or women who are very busy, has hectic lifestyle and hectic schedule, then these are the things we need to understand and take care before you do take care of your family, before you need to take care of your community, before you need to take care of your surroundings. And if we manage our health and wellness, then we can manage our health and wellness of our family, which becomes like a community, and then we can manage the health of our nation. So stick with it, stick with these simple principles, follow the nature. Ayurveda is all about nature. Wake up with the sun, go down with the sun. Even if you understand this simple question, as this simple beauty of understanding the nature, that even the flowers, they close at the end of the day, the birds, they calm down at the end of the day, and we as a human with a smart brain, smart intelligence, smart technology, smart everything, smart instruments, and everything is smart in today's world, so we, with our smartness, which we call it as a buddhi, and that buddhi always is telling, or that intelligence is always telling, oh, this is not something right, but we still do stay awake until the 12 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. This is where we are not using our smartness. So just watch the nature, stick with the nature. Even if you do this much, you can help yourself 20 to 30%. I hope I was a positive change for you today, and I hope this is helpful to someone who is suffering, or I hope this is helpful to all the females in our era, all the women who are working, all the teenagers who are studying hard and getting through a lot of stress and tension to achieve their goals in today's time. So this is helpful to everyone, not only the female, because as we are talking, it's related with the menstruation, so we are talking about the female health, but male can also think the same logics, but not accept the menstruation. Hope this is helpful. This is once again Dr. Aruna Patki, Doctor of Ayurvedic Medicine, live from the United States of America. Please do visit our website, ayurvedahealingspa.com or massageayurveda.com, and connect with us. Follow us on Twitter as well as Instagram, LinkedIn, as well as Facebook with Ayurvedic Health and Wellness Center or Aruna Patki, and connect with us, stick with us, and share this for the many more to reach with Ayurvedically. So help me out to share this video. Please forward this video and share it with your friends and family, so that they can also help their kids, their female daughters, or their daughters and their kids for their mental health as well. Namaste.